Hello everybody, welcome back. John L. We are playing Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the old one. We just finished Rover Mansion, and I'm hiding out in the mansion again, taking a break. So what we need to do is, from the second mansion, work our way all the way back to the left to the first town. Oh man. Right in the middle of a jump. Okay. Oh yeah, we have no... Oh, this is a good opportunity to get... Actually, I'm not going to worry about it. So, you should be thinking about saving up for the Morning Star, which costs 200. But, if worse comes to worse, we can always go to the third mansion and just grind it out there. Again, if you're looking for the best ending. Oh, come on. So you want to go, like, just all the way back left. See, if you kind of get the pattern of everything, it's just really not that difficult. So I'm not too worried. Oh man. Well, if we can make it past the spiders, I think we just did. There's a church in the first town. So we could just go ahead and heal up right there. What you really don't want to do is like die when you have enough for the Morning Star and then have to continue and kind of start all over again, so. Oh, and let's make sure we're selecting the rib, although it's not important. Oh, come on. So we don't have to worry as much as we did the first time with the, okay, I hope that I get to continue my jump. Okay. So you can deflect the fishman's fireballs with the rib, which is nice. So just walking around the rib is probably the Dracula item that you want to have equipped. I'm not sure about the other ones, but I think this one has the kind of most universal use. So this kind of worked out. It's like daytime when we're gonna hit the city, so we'll be able to use the church, hopefully. I mean, seriously, like, time flies by so fast in this game that you could literally be walking to the church and then like it'll become night, which is ridiculous. But I think we're okay. Okay, so this is the first town that we were in. Okay, I do not need to do that. And we want to just exit from the left. And that will take us to the next area where we want to be heading to. So I would take the stairs because, again, pits of death here. So that rib is helpful because, yeah, you're going to encounter those guys and they'll be spitting fireballs. So I think that's the only area that has those flying dogs or whatever. So we have to run through a marsh, so you want to use your laurels. Alright. Okay, so we come to the boatman, and you want to have Dracula's heart equipped. And if you do, and you talk to him, show you the way. So that sound means magic happens. So he doesn't stop, so you gotta jump. But by holding the heart, he'll take you to this secret area. So that's actually the mansion that we need to go to, but we are going to keep going left, and here we go to these blocks. So these blocks are ridiculous. So I would advise getting way on the edge, and what you want to do is you want to jump at the top of the block's apex, and you'll get like a high jump like that. If not, you'll get like a low jump. And it's almost like you're guaranteed to make it if you jump at the apex. Well, there you go. See, that's a regular jump. But it just feels really wrong. Like in most games, I feel like you're kind of taught to jump at the... There you go. So you can see it's like super high. Yeah. And for here, you're gonna make sure you're not jumping at the apex. Right in the middle of this. So you don't get attacked by enemies, which is nice, but this section just goes on like forever. Alright, cool, we made it. So after a couple attempts, you'll kind of get the feeling. But I mean, it just feels super unnatural. Flying Captain Nemo skulls. So this actually feels like a Castlevania level with Medusas and a whole bunch of stuff shooting you and flying everywhere, but it's really kind of like as bad as it gets. So the point of why we did this is to talk to this guy, and he gives you the diamond, which is a pretty cool weapon. What it does is it ricochets off of surfaces and hits, you know, bad guys. So you kill the Medusas, the flying Nemos. Alright, whatever. Birds. See, like seriously, like the mummies should be bosses. Alright. Although we will be fighting like our first boss, which is the Reaper. Oh. Yeah, okay, so maybe don't do your Morningstar grinding, whoa, before this part. gosh. I think you need to be like right on it. And again, right there, you don't want to be jumping while it's going up. Alright, not bad. So we lost everything, but whatever. We'll see if we can get, Alright. See if we can get it all back here. So we do have the stake, but we'll want to make sure that we leave this place with a stake, because in the next mansion, like where you have to go to get it's really ridiculous. I don't really know where I'm going, so even if this takes like a little bit of time, again, as long as we're careful and we rack up hearts, then it's gonna be okay. So again, like what I was mentioning earlier about the mansions, no variety. Oh, here's our stake guy. This is the, you know, same pattern as the first and second mansion, and I mean that's it, which is kind of a letdown, you know. It's, you know, weird to that's cool. To have, like, you know, a game that's prior to this have, you know, bigger variety and, you know, textures and all that kind of stuff. Oh wow, alright, so this is a great place for this. So the Sacred Flame is like holy water, like on steroids. And you're going to want to use it a couple places here because this guy's a pain. Only thing is it takes hearts. So that kind of sucks. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, and I think there's a hint right there, but I'm not gonna worry about getting it. Yeah, okay, cool. So, holy water's free, so I'm gonna use that to kill this guy, because I do want to walk out of here with a stake. So, little tip, if you fall, Simon will fall straight, but if you kind of jump, then you will be able to kind of angle yourself. Alright. So if you're trying to aim for like a lower ledge, you're going to kind of want to take like a little bit of a running leap. Sometimes they throw jellies into like areas where there's hits to try to help you out, but okay, and I think the Reaper's right here, so what you want to do is equip the Sacred Flame, and okay, no, there's bats. Oh, come on. Whatever. So he's gonna start throwing a ton of like sickles. When he gets low enough, you just want to throw Sacred Flame after like Sacred Flame. Come on, jerk. Jerk face. Should have. So this is about as tough as it gets. Come on. And we have the golden knife. So the golden knife is really strong, but it takes money to use also, so. We are done. Possess Dracula's eyeball. Okay, so as I mentioned in the first video, the bosses reappear. So the Grim Reaper is right out there, but we're just gonna run right by him. You don't have to fight him again. Which is kind of, it makes it feel like he's less of a boss. You know, the fact that you can just straight up avoid him. So, again, kind of disappointing. So, we'll do our best. We're gonna get the steak for sure. And, depending on how much... Whoa, that sucks. Depending on how much, hearts I have. I think that means I have 1 life. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright, we have 56. Alright, so we'll make our way out, and I will attempt to get a bunch of hearts. Whoa. This might actually be the best place to farm for hearts, because these guys are going to be full hearts. But I'll have to use the Eternal Flame. I'm not going to do it right now. Unless you want to sit there and just wait with like a whole bunch of... Actually, this place might be the best. So again, you're probably going to want to farm for hearts just so that you don't have to do it and waste daytime to get the Morning Star, which is the next whip. So far we're about halfway through the game, and it's really not that challenging. Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of the mansion. I'm gonna take a break and maybe resume. Either way, I'm gonna go back in and grind for the 200 hearts, so I will see you guys in a bit.